Hey folks, this is Chris. I'm going to take about 5 minutes to show you how you can create your own comic in something called StripGenerator. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to register. So you click on the register link up here. Now I already have an account and I've linked it to my Facebook account, so I'm going to click on sign in Facebook. It's a very simple thing. It doesn't really take much to sort of get yourself signed in. And now I'm back to the front, and you can see here is basically my account. You want to have an account because it's going to allow you to save things and then go back to them, sort of show the links. So I'm going to create a very basic strip to sort of show you what's at sort of the beginning possible. So you do that by clicking on right here where it says create new strip. Now there are a whole bunch of options here for frames. Full page, custom frames you can make, 2 rows. I'm going to do 1 row, and I'm just going to do 1 image. Why? Because I want to have just 1 image to work with here and to populate it with what we need. So there it is. There's the frame that I'm going to be using. The first thing I like to do, as I mentioned before with the images, is to actually create using characters. So I'm going to drop in this fairly unhappy looking man. I'm going to make him a little bit larger, and the way that I do that is I click on the little dot here and I drag him up and I drag him down. So he's nice and big. I'm going to put him alongside this gentleman and make him equally large. Maybe even a little taller. And then you see that dotted line across the bottom? That actually tells me that they're lining up. It's kind of nice. The other thing I could do if I wanted to is I could put him on a tilt. I could have him like this. I could have him wherever, but I think I want him right here. Alright. At this point, because I'm the sort of person who likes to decorate, I'm going to go and click on Items. And we can have a door over here that they're going in and out. We can have a picture frame actually here. And let's make that a little larger. And you can see how that's sort of overlapping. I want that behind his head. Here's where StripGenerator does some neat stuff. If I go here and I click to back, suddenly it's in the back. So now that I have everything populated with this, I could even have, for no readily apparent reason, this guy holding a microphone. And what I can also do is shift the microphone to make it look like he's actually interviewing our friend here. I'll just spin it, make it a little larger, spin it a little bit more. Spinning it by clicking on these things here, the little triangles. Now, the last thing you want to do is add text. And you can add speech balloons. I'm just going to say pay. And you can add thought balloons. He's not a very charitable fellow, or sort of angry looking guy here. And I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, move it up a little bit. And then there you can see the thought bubbles coming out. The other thing that I can add are titles. I'll put this here. All of this is resizable. The other thing that I want to point out, very much like Photoshop, is that you can actually change the opacity of things. See how suddenly he's getting ghostly? So you can play with that, and you can do all sorts of things in sort of turning this around and orienting it. When you've got something that you like, all you have to do is click on Finish. And at that point, give it a title. Give it a description. You can even give it a tag. And then you hit publish. Now you may get something here that says there was an error, please try again. You hit OK. Now what I do, I go back and I click on my name up here. I click on strips and favorites. There it is. If I want to share this, I click on share and promote. There's the image tag. I can copy that, put it into Facebook. I can even click on Facebook here and send it to Facebook if I want. So the nice thing about this is it's very easy to use. It allows you to create a very, very, very quick cartoon, and you begin to understand some of the points that Scott McCloud makes in understanding comics. I'm going to come to that in just a second.